having a conversation, a co-caster with me today, David, or probably better known to most of you as D. Trav, which I'm currently trying to reach on Skype. I think the call is not connected. Hey, Dieter, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. We just
Right.
established a call for the first time, so in case one of us is a lot louder than the other one, just give me a shout out in chat and we can fix it later on. I think I just sent you the server info, so you should be able to join.
Yeah, it should be in already.
Alright, perfect. So then we are pretty much set to go. Before we get into this match, we can have a quick look at the results from this week's matches so far, and maybe you can give me your take on these results. For one, we had DFL against VR. VR beat their opponents 11-6. Any surprise there for you?
No. I'm not terribly surprised by those results. I mean, I guess maybe a little bit, but not terribly surprised.
Okay, then how about JCP against Ice 9?
A little bit of bias there. So I won't even comment.
Alright, for everyone who hasn't seen the cast yesterday, JCP, that is your team, won 11-6, rather convincingly, I would say. And moving on to the next match, Blue Ridge Clan, which I personally haven't seen play yet, against IK, losing 5-11. How do you feel about that one?
You know, I have to echo your sentiment. I haven't really played with too much of Blue Ridge Clan. I've played with them in pubs and stuff, but I honestly have yet to match them, so can't really say either way.
Yeah, for our viewers here, we do have a delay on the stream, so of course anyone is welcome to watch, even the players playing. They cannot get any advantage from that. Then let's skip that match for now. There's another match, 11-0, TFS beating ICC, and then there's a match, Second String beating Outfoxed 11-7. For me, that was a little bit of a surprise, but also here, I haven't seen Second String play that much yet. How about you?
You know, we've played Second String and a couple of their players at various points in time. We've had success against them, so it's kind of difficult to measure how Fox and them would go together. But 11-7, I'm a little surprised by that.
And then the last match of this week, probably, I mean, we haven't played today yet, but probably the closest match of the week. crU, the second team of crU, am I allowed to say second team? I guess. crU Gaming playing OFB, and OFB actually coming out ahead by merely one single round, 11-10. Did you expect that to happen?
Well, I think that OFB put in a little bit more prep time than what the crU's B team could, I suppose.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really surprise me, honestly. Prep is very important whenever you're playing a team-based game, so I'm not terribly surprised.
All right, good. That brings us to the match tonight. We have 2K2S against Crucial. Everyone? No, not everyone is on the server. We're missing one crucial player, which reminds me, we can actually put a moobot up in the chat for you guys to vote. Moobot poll open 2K2S or crU. Let's see what the votes are going to be like. I'm probably, like always, going to close that vote around halftime of the match, so we will see what you guys voted for. Your prediction for the match, score as well as top fragger.
I'm gonna say Call Me Kid's top fragger, but I think crU takes the whole thing. I think it's gonna go tight. I say 11-9.
11-9 for crU. Interesting prediction.
Yep.
Why are you going with crU here?
Well, honestly, I haven't been able to see 2K2S put in too much scrim time. I think that crU has a pretty solid lineup, and I think that their cohesion is going to show tonight versus what 2K2S can provide. It's all going to depend. This match is going to be won in the first 30 seconds of every round. And what I mean by that is you're going to see so much spam nades and everything else. And it's all going to depend on who gets in the red the cleanest and who gets in the blue the cleanest. That's what it's going to come down to.
And that's something I've been spotting over the last couple times I casted on this map, that it's all pretty much, not all about, but pretty much all about this middle building here. Red stairs, blue stairs. Controlling that gives you a ton of map control and therefore almost guarantees the win, especially considering the extraction is so close to the bakery. That means as soon as you get into the bakery with the flag, you pretty much have the round won.
I experienced that yesterday. But yeah, I agree with your assessment there. I mean, that honestly, I know my squad was having a hard time scrimming this map early in the week. It's because we played too far back and we just gave too much up, and it creates too much of a challenge trying to retake everything. So, like I said, it's going to be that red and blue building off the beginning. That's going to be where it's won and lost.
Exactly, and just by looking at the casts we have done so far, I think I've done about 6 or 7 on this map so far, plus minus whatever. Usually the team that plays a little more aggressive, but yet controlled, as weird as that sounds, in the blue and red area usually won the match as well. And
Has there been...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to ask if there's been any change of style in between the European play versus the American style play. Have you noticed a significant difference?
I couldn't really tell yet because I just don't have enough. Haven't seen enough matches yet.
Okay.
What I see usually is, but that's not really a European versus American thing. That's just a global thing. That there are a lot of teams that have a static 2 or 3 strats on defense, and just constantly switch around between them. Or if something works, use it several times in a row. But they're really only almost down to the spot the same strats every time, and I'm not necessarily sure, especially considering you're in the best of 21, meaning you have 10 rounds on your side. You want to do something like that. You should probably be a bit more dynamic and react more to what you're seeing versus I need to get my spot because that's what the strategy demands me to do.
Sure.
Differences for you. I mean, obviously you're one of the old-time AA2 players as well, and that's usually where we played, I guess, about 6 rounds per side versus this one, 10 rounds per side, and the speed of the game. What do you think are, and that's a very broad team, I get that, the biggest differences between AA1, AA2 combined and AAPG now?
Well, I mean, I started back at 1.7 competitively back in A2, so I think that where we had to evolve, and obviously I can speak from my team standpoint, is you can't be as passive. You can't do that pick and go strat on this. I think it's more of a Counter-Strike based of a philosophy where you have to take a side and work from there. Did you guys just reset the server?
I think they just did, and yeah, you can reconnect now. It's starting on the hospital though, so we still have a few minutes before we go live. I mean, you guys see what's going on in the chat, but go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, I think that I think the game's more up tempo. I like it. I think that it creates more of a challenge. I think you see team play really excel as opposed to the individual so much in this version where in the old version you could run 3 minutes and you can't see anybody, weapons cache, SC, mountain pass, bridge, all that stuff. But on this you've got maps like breach or even ShadowStep. You're going to have action in the first 15 seconds no matter where you go.
Very true. You will definitely have action very early on, but then sometimes, due to the nature of the map, more depending on the fallback spots of a defensive team, it might slow down for a minute or so in between, but which is obviously not necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
In terms of map ranking, maybe you don't have an exact number, but is it one of your, say, top 5 comp maps, ShadowStep?
You're talking my team skill-wise, or you're talking what my opinion is?
Personal preference.
I like maps like Siege and Breach and Watchdog personally. This one, the role that I had to play for my team created more of a long distance role. So I suppose it kind of depends on what position you're at. I didn't have the luxury of Russian blue or red. I was more, like I said, smoke and distract and block sights of vision.
Yeah.
So I would have to say that I would say it's top 3rd.
Light party.
All right, sounds about right to me. Right now we're just waiting for the server to be reset again, as I'm going to hopefully successfully TK come here. Hopefully with one shot in the face with my saw. But since he's running, that's not that easy. It doesn't matter. Boom, done. And we're waiting for the next guy to come. I have never used the saw in this game before, so I'm gonna be horrible with my recoil control. If there is a thing that I heard that they changed the recoil. Have you tried the saw at all?
I every once in a while mess around with it. I think that gun, where the players that will excel with that are your slower tempoed players, the ones that are gonna walk around with the sights up almost the whole time, running sight up.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be your entry killers. They definitely designed a They definitely designed it as a support weapon.
Yeah, that I mean, what's the word? I'm missing it right now.
Suppressive.
Suppressive. Thank
support,
you.
Whatever.
Exactly. That is pretty strong with this gun. I noticed that before, and I'm just waiting for maps where this is more of an issue, or it's gonna become more of an issue, and teams actually pick the sword just because of the crazy suppression that gun has.
Well, on Breach, you have that ability and that luxury of being able to spam through pretty much every single wall.
Oh yeah, that's true.
On maps like ShadowStep, or even we're looking at Hospital here, outside of Darkroom, there isn't too much that you can spam. Too many walls.
So how much time, besides scrimming, do you guys spend on actually just you guys on your own server, going over either positions or going over nades or similar things like that?
Well, honestly, it depends. We had a little bit of spite in our game this week. We lost a 7v7 match against TFS. We just, pretty much showed up and a couple guys weren't there or whatever.
Yeah, but
and
I mean, the reason you lost is because you didn't pick me as in your lineup this time around. You benched me.
I was gonna allude to that. I didn't want to get that far and throw myself under the bus. But thank you for that. And we also lost a close match against Ice 9, which we felt like we didn't put our best foot forward. So with that all being said, I mean, we spent a lot of time individually working on nades. I don't know what all you saw as far as unique nades, set nades. And then honestly, we came up with our assault strat. We were struggling. We came up with that assault strat like an hour before the match. So I would say probably 10 hours.
That's quite a lot, I think. I mean, of course, we had 2 weeks this time, but gosh, that makes me think back to old AA2 times where we used to spend 25 to 50 hours within 2 weeks just to prepare for one single weapons cache match. Crazy times. Anyways, I can finally join the team again, as I just joined the server as player 1 for some reason. We're still on this map. I'm wondering if we're switching to another server or not. It doesn't look like it, but there seem to be some problems with the settings. Possibly the time, because that's set to 5 minutes right now, which could be the problem. You know what's going on? I'm gonna throw this out here. The time settings in the INI is in seconds, and I bet it was set to 300.
Most likely, I think they got a lot of Canadians on the 2K2S team, and I'm not throwing them under the bus, but never know.
I'm just gonna throw this out there and see if Comic Kid saying we know, because I know it has happened before that people just set it to 300 thinking that's 300, 3 minutes,
right.
And there you go. But in fact, it's not. Is that even the official time right now for TWL on this map? I believe it is, right?
Yeah, 7v7 is 4 minutes. This is 3 minutes. So.
All right. Well, switching to ShadowStep now. Let's see if it magically fixes itself at the same time.
These are excellent delay tactics. I didn't take notes here.
Excellent. If you want to piss off your opponent a little bit, because you know they have to go because their wife are already on 180 because you're playing on a Sunday night instead of watching your favorite show with her.
That's
then, right. And I'm not looking to my wife right now. Then, that's what you want to do, I think.
Hey, priorities, right?
4 minutes. We made it down to 4 minutes. We're not at 3, but we're at 4, so we're getting closer here. We're getting closer. We'll probably need another restart, and we'll see how fast we're going to go live
here. I think they're going to the crU server.
That is very possible. Yeah, I'm just getting messages on Steam. I'm just going to forward those to you. Yeah, I got it. I got the join string too, so it'll be easier to join. Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
That's not actually starting for me. Was it mistyped? No, it looks like a correct string. Maybe just being reset as well.
There's an extra space maybe at the open. No.
Well, it might just be restarting or something. I'm sure I'm gonna get kicked out here in just a second. There we go. Ooh, that's ugly. Black and white switching.
Apparently it's not 7 I'm getting not 7-2. I'm getting 2-2. So 7. I'm getting 8-6, 7-4.
Yeah,
22.
okay, I got it. I'm just gonna change. I mean, you guys can see it on the stream anyways. Don't please just join the stream. That would not be cool. The server, and it's still not working with 2-2 either. So yeah, well, you guys can watch this fantastically white flickering stream. Still not working for me.
So what do the polls look like so far?
I could close the poll and tell you. I'm gonna leave it open though and actually look at my little cheat sheet here to look at live results. I'm pretty sure there's a command for Muba to actually look at it right now. Here we go, refresh. Actually, Crucial Gaming is the favorite right now. Barely though. 53.8%. Are they called Crucial Gaming? Yeah, they are. Okay. 53.8% and 2K2S 46.2. I'm not sure how many votes have gone in, but we'll find it out later when I'm closing the whole thing. And
I'm not saying that I swayed those last few votes, but I'm not saying I didn't either.
so yeah, server's still not connecting for me, even though I now am using. Wait, 7. Oh, here's another one. I missed the number. 748. Yeah, okay. There were 2 numbers wrong in the IP that I got first. The last 2. Have you joined the server by now?
So 8674822.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, and then the password, of course.
You guy.
Looking
Because
good.
we do our homework, okay?
Oh boy.
That is happening.
What's happening here?
Nine
Oh, I have
members
voiceover
like
IP.
100
Who
days.
actually games on a St. Louis
I
Yeah, I
server?
gotta
Yeah.
turn that off.
What is
No,
this?
Here we go. Yeah, the reason why I'm turning off voice IP is very simple. I don't know what people are going to say, and I'm definitely not going to censor them. But I also don't really want to get in trouble for specific languages that could possibly be used. So I'm just turning off voice over IP and be done with it. And you guys are just stuck with listening to me and, of course, my fabulous? No, that's a horrible word. Wonderful co-caster, Detref.
As a stretch.
I remember you had a smoke that you threw yesterday, right from spawn on Assault, in the corner next to this wooden wall here, and directly over to south. Why are you throwing that smoke, if I may ask?
It was because we wanted to. I threw it with a tail, meaning that I cooked it in an air burst, and that way you could see the trail of the smoke. That way we could kind of get position with them not being able to see too much as soon as possible. So that was the whole goal, and that's what we wanted to focus on. So I am launching my game right now.
Alright. I meanwhile joined the server, and actually everyone already picked their sides now, so we know who's going to
just
play.
you can start it without me. I'll be in 1
And
second.
Will do. And we know who is going to be on what side. I haven't put my vote in yet, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to vote... Oh, God, who's playing? Let me see. You know what? I'm going to go with the favorite vote here. I'm going to vote crU as well. Even though I really shouldn't be doing this when you already voted for them. Anyways, Crucial Gaming against 2K2S. We are just seconds away, hopefully, from going live. They're all flying around the map right now, and very, very soon you're going to see those names light up, and that means we're only a few seconds away from actually going live, which gives us the time to do the AAO Daily roster rundown for, here we go, Crucial. We have C-Core, EKCOM, Colts, Wonks, and Hyperlight. On the other side, 2K2S playing with Prada, Clams, Def, Viral, and Comic-Kid. And that means we now can go into this match, and we're actually live already. We're following C-Core. Looking at, he's using an ACOG scope, quickly going to the rest of his team. Spam made into blue, like you said, action very, very early. You can just interrupt me as soon as you're in and see something happening. Colts, of course, with a red dot, trying to get towards the flag now, and Wonks is already there. Is that a... I'm not sure if this is a red dot or maybe even another scope, but Clams picking up the very first kill on the other side. That must have been from the window. Yes, it was. And the flag already carried to south very, very quickly. So we'll see what Crucial actually is going to do. Set up their assault. C-Core going down from construction. And EK has red. Colt's here. Where is... Oh, no, that's Comic Kid, I believe. He's still bottom blue outside in his little cubby hole. Let's see. Viral and Chicken looking top. Planner and Death at the green bus. So kind of aggressive, but somewhat hidden. Comic Kid might actually be the first guy seeing something here. We're trying to keep a look at Death as well, who's in a vulnerable spot here, especially when he peeks around the corner like this. With having no friendlies above him, I'm wondering if Clamps is watching it. No, he's not. So Death is definitely a little vulnerable. We'll see whether they will find him or not. Are you in the server by now?
I'm not. Can you IP me when you can?
Yes, I will in just a second. I'm just gonna finish. No, we can do it right now. Give me a second. This one. Just put that in the console. That should work. Alright, so, not a lot happened, so we didn't miss anything. However, they moved away from south and just have Wrong sitting at a trash can here. Not doing it. Colt is moving up now, and Comic Kid is actually going to see him here and tries to shoot him. Almost Colt's getting a hit here on Death. Definitely hitting him down. Since he's being spotted, he has to get away, and somehow even makes that run. No one upstairs to shoot him. Secor at the ambulance was probably the closest to do that. And EK right above could have seen two guys down there, but moved a little too fast. Was not actually able to find anyone down there. Wong's finally going south and hitting a guy in the window that obviously clamps, but Prada is right down here and is putting an end to that. EK gets a kill. Comi refrag right away against EK, so that leaves it all up to Secor, who finally takes out Comi, but Viral is behind him. Nice flank from the side. First round for 2K2S. How's it going on your end there?
I am booting in. I hope. Trying here.
That's fine.
There it goes. There it goes. I had to close it down and reopen it back up. So what happened? Who's on assault right now? I don't even know.
Assault is crucial. 2K2S won the first round on defense. Not super aggressively, actually. They didn't go into blue, but they were sitting all around. And one was at the green bus that was Death. And where did that smoke go? There it is. And then they were all around the middle area, pretty much. I'm wondering if Comic Kid is actually pushing up. No, he's bottom bakery, so he's gonna try to find Hyperlight down there. And is anyone pushing up? No, Viral around Chicken, but outside Chicken. Detonate could do some damage. I'm a little late for that, but nah, it's not far enough. It almost hit here, Wonks, but in the end didn't. Crucial again at the flag already. Colt's getting the first kill on Death. There must have been green bus again. Seeing Prada at the window now, which means Clamp's gotta be somewhere else. He went south, so
yeah, he's laying on the ground.
Yeah, switching positions with Prada from last round, and let's see if Clamp is gonna find Hyperlight here. I'm not sure how far Hyperlight is in there or not. He is in there, so that could be bad news for him if he peeks around the corner a little more. Just a perfect spot for Clamps, just where you wouldn't actually look at. And Wonks gets him right as he's about to shoot Hyperlight. Wonks must have been upstairs somewhere. Yes, he was, and that was a crucial kill. That would have been gone the other way around for sure, just about 2 seconds later. 3 versus 5. What do you think 2K2S has to do to fix this here?
Obviously, they got to get a pick. Right now, they're so defensive, and this is exactly what I was talking about. You cannot give up red and blue. It pushes them all into one area. There's only so many corners you can sit behind now, and they got picks, and now they're in trouble. So unless Comic Kid comes up with probably a 3 or 4K this round, I don't see it happening.
Well, he's the last guy alive. 1 versus 4, and the flag is probably coming close as well. He's bottom. Oh, the flag is way far away. That's not even going to happen anymore as Hyperlight comes in and takes him down. The nice Comic Kid clutch ace, I guess. It would have to be in order to win that round. So Hyperlight up to 3 kills, 1-1 the score, and both teams already on the scoreboard after 2 rounds.
Yeah, I got in a little late, but it looked like 2K2S just started off too slow, and that's one of the reasons why Warpaint came up with that smoke that was thrown south. Is you gotta get up there as fast as possible, as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Playing back on this map does not work. Let's see.
Looks like a very similar setup again for 2K2S, except Comic Kid, who's actually pushing past blue. Not sure if he's been spotted. He's avoiding nades right now, waiting for that. Now pushing into blue, so that works. The problem is he's all alone here, and no one else really helping him. I'm assuming Vile is going to be around Chicken again. That could actually work here. He almost spotted Secor, Nate coming in. They must have seen him.
What's going to happen here, I'm going to call it right now, is Comic Kid's going to get pinched from lower and upper. Unless he can frag, he's going to get isolated and picked out here. So watch crU try to work this guy in a blue. And there it is, right there.
Exactly
there it was
what
right
happened.
there.
The nade of
So-
Comic Kid hit Wongs, but didn't take him out. Go ahead.
Yep. So what you're going to see now, obviously, you're going to have rotates. Clams will play back more, and you'll have a very defensive position. Unless they get picks, and like Clams just did, unless they get a couple more of those, they're going to have a hard time again this round.
Yeah, even though it's 4v4, it's still, I would say, they are definitely in a disadvantage because they don't really have anywhere to go anymore.
Right.
With control on it off the top, and right now you see, let's see who's up there. EK is obviously up there looking at the window, spotting Clams. And Wongs is also up there looking at the window. You can't really move a lot anymore, and you will be seen if you try. So that should give Crucial a lot of time to actually move around and make their way towards a south-north, or even just straight through in the middle to Bakery, which is where you obviously want to be with the flag, if possible.
I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you're noticing how many red dots and ACOGs are out there. I honestly thought there'd be a couple more ACOGs. I only saw one, and that's on C-Core.
Yeah.
With this type of map, I mean, it's kind of a bit of both. But you're gonna see here how Colts is gonna get pushed, or pushing. We'll see how these guys in the chicken house end up doing, because that's gonna be the point right now that is gonna win or lose this.
I completely agree. We can come back to the ACOG versus Red Dot soon. Wongs gets the first kill on Prada. Even more pressure now on 2K2S. And Colts, again, two guys around Chicken. He's going to see him through the wall. Probably hitting Viral, taking out Def, actually, by EK. And there's one more on Chicken. They don't know that. So Viral is getting that kill, but immediately taken down by Seco. And EK is about to run in. Wong's actually being taken out by Clems.
Flag down. Flag down.
So 1 versus 2. They pick
There
up
it
the
is.
flag,
That's
though. He
it.
has to run through the smoke. And that's
Victory.
just
Yep,
not going to
there it
happen.
is. They can't. I'm telling you, they can't play like that. What's going to end up happening here is 2K2S is either going to have to push south or they're going to have to spam nade mid. They got to support Kami Kid. If anybody's competitive in this, something that we learned, my team, is that you absolutely cannot allow Blue guy allow him by himself, because he just gets picked every time. You might as well play 5v4.
Yeah, I completely agree. I wanted to come back to the ACOG versus Red Dot thing. I used to use ACOG a lot on this map before the last patch, but with the recall changes, I'm a lot more comfortable using the Red Dot here as well now. I don't think there's any map where I'm gonna use ACOG anymore at the moment. My personal preference, of course. Doesn't mean you have to do it as well.
Sure. I'm surprised yet again. They're sitting back and they're waiting for the picks. This isn't the 2K2S team that I would have seen come out here. How passive they are. You got Clams that moved up a little bit at the South Planter playing gay, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
And the problem I'm also seeing right now for them is Def, and yeah, exactly the same spot he's been
happen.
using the last 3 rounds, and he's just
Yep.
being naded out while he's being shot at. So that's a very easy pick for Crucial, and none of his teammates could help him there. So easy, or not easy, but early lead for Crucial again, picking a kill, and Wong's already on the flag in his standard spot. I'm wondering, what do you think about this spot that Wong's is using here for the flag?
I was actually looking at Colts. I don't know if you saw him and how he's spamming.
Only in the very end. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly, you have a great angle. You get to see above everything, and nobody really pre-aligns that, pre-fires that. As far as Wonks, he's just, watching south. I think it's kind of ineffective right now with where he's sitting, but watch Clams here. Never mind, he just got picked by Hyper.
Yeah, I could see it from Colt's view. I'm still looking at him, how he was spamming down and immediately picking up a magazine from one of his friendlies. So, great team play there, I guess you can say. If you want to call that team play, picking up magazines from your friendlies. There's another guy down there, and Comic Kid is being taken out by EK at the same time. And the other guy I was talking about, I'm not sure, it must have been Viral? No, it must have been Prada, possibly. 5v2, go ahead.
So the only way that they're going to be able to clutch this is by creating a crossfire here, and it looks like that's not going to be able to happen. So it's obviously 1v3, 1v4, 1v5, sorry.
And 0v5 now. As Colts takes the last kill, that you could just see 2 guys leaning around the corner waiting for him to appear. They knew exactly where he was, around Chicken, and that ended the round right there. And I think by now 2K2S will have to realize that what they're doing, or have been doing so far, is not really working. The question is whether they are able to adjust on the fly, or keep going, doing the same thing what they're doing, and hope for some better results. They're definitely changing things up now.
Yeah,
no
a
one
little bit.
self.
There it is.
And 3 guys going towards blue now, inside
Yep.
blue as well as outside.
Watch
I'm gonna
Death.
follow
Frag on
Comic Kid here.
Death. You should see Death too. You see how Death is playing? He's up in red. You got now. This is a very aggressive by 2K2S.
Oh, he just leaned to the side as EK came in, so that was an easy kill.
Call me. Will get a pick here.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Right behind the wall too.
And this guy got 3 in blue, one up in Bakery.
There we go. Kami gets that kick. The problem is Seekar is right above him, and it's going to be very, very hard for Kami Kid to fall back from here. And Seekar is not actually pinning him in, and allows him to fall back. Might be a little bit of a misplay there by Seekar. I'm not sure.
Yep.
But
Kami's going to peek it again.
Wow, that's balls of steel, I guess. Most people would try to fall back by now, and he just peeks right away again. Viral picking up another kill, so it's looking a little bit better for his team. He's in red now, so... And you see it, as soon as you control red and blue, the other team has a much, much harder time to even get to the flag.
Absolutely.
Not yet picked up at all. And looking at how far they're spread out, there we go. Go ahead.
I'll just say, look at the defensive position they have to take now. I mean, we're already a minute 15 into the round, and they haven't even really gotten out of their spawn.
And
nice shot by Kami.
He must have been on the planet for that shot. Yeah, he was.
Yep.
And he's going to find Hyperlight as well now. It's such a difficult position to get him out of now, because they have bottom red, so no one can actually get to Kami or nade him. There we go again. Kami Kid just needs to stand up, and it's going to find Hyperlight all the way in the back there. It's trying to find him, not yet taking him out, and Hyperlight makes it to the construction, but he can't really go anywhere from here as Colt is bottom red now, and knows he has a guy right above him. That might be a fight worth watching. We have about a minute left. 2 versus 4. This is looking a lot better there. Nice shot from Colt against Prada, taking him out around the ambulance. Still 3 guys to go. He knows there's a guy somewhere close here.
Yep.
That's Viral.
You'll notice Colt is very he really focuses on his sound, and he'll I didn't even realize Hyper was so loud. Colt's really focuses on his sound to give him the advantage against other players, and he's obviously knows the rotates and he's a bright player. So
Clan's coming in for the flank here on Colts. Colt is already inside again, so he might just hit Viral yet again. He went all the way to blue and somehow slides out, almost taking out Viral, but now there's 3 guys shooting at him, really. He somehow stays alive longer, but the pistol fight 1v1. Viral wins that one against Colt, which is probably worth noting, knowing that Colt is a very, very deadly pistol player. However, round in favor of 2K2S, 3-2. Quick question, maybe another way. This map, once everyone learned how to play this map, and of course we can't really say that yet because that means we haven't learned it yet. What do you think? Is it more defense-sided or more assault-sided?
Honestly, it's tough to say. I want to say it's more assault-sided, but it all depends on how the position goes in the beginning, and off the sides here. So Wong's did a nice job grabbing that flag and getting out real quick. I'm surprised I don't have anybody really watching that.
Well, they do. They have Comic Kid right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, from like Bakery, watching it from that angle, or something cross him back, because he's done it every single time. He hasn't really dabbled too much up top unless they got a couple picks. So you see a pretty upfront push here.
What do you think Comic Kid's mindset is here right now? He knows the flag has been taken, at least I hope he knows. What is he planning to do?
Well, right now, they're playing passive. He knows that there's a guy up on construction. He's been there the whole time. He almost fragged him last time.
He just saw him too.
So right now, he's going to be taking the approach of either I'm going to get up on them and squeeze them and flank real quickly, or try to get some sort of a frag.
Hyperlight with a second kill in this round for him, and Comic Kid now pushing up. He doesn't know that... Oh, he just saw Seeker around him, so that's Seeker should be hearing him by now. No, it doesn't matter. Extraction already happened. Sorry, guys, I focused a little bit too much on Comic Kid there. I missed the whole extraction area there.
I missed that, too.
Alright, that is unfortunate. I'm hoping not to do that again in the future. I just want to see what Comic Kid is doing, and it was a very, very good move, sitting up on the planet, cutting off the back, and now starting to flank. What he couldn't know is that the other side is falling apart with Hyperlight getting 2 kills there and making it possible for Wongs, the flag carrier of the evening for Crucial apparently, to extract. Now, following Hyperlight, ACOG scope going up here to spam. The problem with that... Oh, nice shot against Prada.
We've got 3 in the red or in the blue area, so they really pushed a lot of people blue. So you can see here how he pushed up real quick to stop him from taking the flag.
Comic Kid already lost half his life here. Everyone on Crucial still at 100% health. 2 nades left for them only. Viral taking out Seeker, and now that should actually be a refrag there from EK, taking out Viral, not connecting though with a shot on his face, and deciding to go down red, trying to make sure he's not being flanked from the bottom. Where are all 2K2S guys right now?
You got one on South Stairs, one low bakery, two over in the blue room area. One's in the actual blue site. The other one's Call Me Kid sitting in his normal spot. You might see a frag here on Call Me Kid from construction.
Yeah, you will. If not from
Ooh, nice shot. What a shot that was. Very beautiful shot.
Yeah, I actually thought Wonks was going to push around at the same time and take him out, but he didn't really seem to care too much. He just saw a guy going into bottom blue and is now... Oh, that's so difficult. You're in between 2 guys right now, which is a big problem. And Comic Kid... Oh, actually fell back, my bad. More shooting in south. It's got to be Hyperlight. Probably against Clams. Yeah, it was Clams. And... Let's see. What do you think the next action is going to happen? It's a little tough to predict right now.
Well, it's 4v3. They know they got at least one on blue. So the logical decision is try to either take it up the red, frag somebody blue, or take it south again. I doubt that you'll see the same mistake made twice by 2K2S there.
Yeah.
Right now, they're probably in the next 20 seconds try to work a spot, work a side, and see where they can get some frags. But notice how they're not playing the northeast building anymore. It's kind of later in the round. It's kind of a moot spot. It's a moot point. You can't watch too much.
There actually is a little bit of a hole in the 2K2S defense right now. If Wongs were to move to the ambulance and go into blue from the side, the first entrance he can find, he could get 2 kills up there. No one is watching that.
Sure.
And there's also no crossfire set up for that area. But, I mean, what are the odds that that's actually going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, they've taken it south pretty much every time, so...
Oh, he's running for the extraction now, which could work nicely. He might be running past Clamps. He knows Clamps is down there. He needs to get this kill now as soon as Clamps gets up, and he misses his shots. And now is in a very, very tough position between 2 guys. Also, no bullets left, but takes him out with a pistol shot. Nice job, Wongs. Is that enough, though? Because now 1 versus 2, they know where he is. He better run fast.
Yep.
So he knows
coming around the back.
Gets the shot! He's gonna extract. No!
Viral, nice play.
Nice play by Viral from inside the bakery. That's not an easy shot to make, no matter how close you are.
I've missed that one several times. That was a nice job by Viral, though. Notice how he took that route so you can still see the objective whenever his guy got fragged. So smart play by him. Wonks also, nice job. I mean, you can't expect 2 there that quick. He just did what he had to do, so...
Yeah, I was watching Wong, so I wasn't sure which route Viral took, but obviously that worked out quite nicely for him.
Yeah, he went right in the middle. That's all.
That works just fine, apparently. So, EK just saw it must have been death around the green bus and is now going into blue very aggressively. Bad news for him. 2 guys are there looking at him, staring him down, as Colt's now fighting Comic Kid inside, and he goes down. So, very, very quickly, just like you predicted, very early action fighting for blue and red now, which is what I wanted to have seen right from the beginning. 3 versus 3, and both teams regrouping, trying to figure out their spots for the remainder of this round. Is anyone of 2K2S still in the blue-red area?
Well, you've got Call Me Kid that's going to be having a critical battle here in the back. I don't think he knows that Hyper lights up above him. Thank you, Devs, for actually giving us a little bit of quiet. And well, that's obviously a nice little pick.
That's a great pick there from Def. Look at where he's standing. Yeah. He shot him in the window from here. Wow. Fantastic job. And now Wong's almost taking him out, but not connecting again. That should be... Wow, that was right on his face, on my screen at least. Not taking him out, unfortunately. And Def still at more than 60% of his health. Seeker taking out Prada, and I don't know, 2v2. This round could go either way right now.
That's in a tough spot because of where he's at. He really needs to get back, which he just did. That's important right there. I still got my money still on Call Me Kid, like I said. Obviously, he's supported here. He's trying to get some picks, but they're going to run into Wonks here in 1 second. I'm assuming he's going to jump low and come on out.
We'll have a look. It might take a little longer than you expect. Seeker also throwing smokes from red, and I guess they know those smokes are almost anti-chicken, so they can only deal with Comic Kid for now and run past the chicken guy. who clearly is still around the area. Chicken guy meaning Def, I suppose. Yeah, Def. But now a nice spot here by Def taken. Just looking in the middle, and that could be very bad news for Seeker. He's being spotted, shooting a little too early, and that allows Seeker to actually stay alive, but Comicate gets the kill. Don't pick up the flag. I'm not sure you should have picked it up there.
Bad move right there. He can get pinched depending on how he plays it. There it is. There it is, right there.
And Comicate takes him down. I think it might have been a better idea for Seeker to not pick up the flag, run past it, and try to get the kill first.
I agree.
Before picking it up, but I mean, in the heat of a moment, it's a millisecond decision whether you're doing it or not. Hey, Mikey, thank you for following the stream, by the way. So 4-4 the score. We are all tied up. We have 2 more rounds to go, and I'm just gonna say we're gonna end on the 5-5 in the first half, which is a random bet with no meaning whatsoever. I get that. I'm just saying it and see if I'm right or not, and then be happy or not. So, Clams, smoking south, so basically the smoke you would throw from the other side, and oh, look at Dev running forward here. That's probably something he saw on the stream yesterday, but doesn't work at all, unfortunately for him. He had 2 guys on his aim, did a lot of damage to Colt and EK. I wish they would have done something together with several people. That might have worked a little better there.
Yeah, they didn't protect him very much. He pretty much rogued it. Don't know what the thought was behind that, but we'll see. Now it's the waiting game.
It looked a little similar than the move we saw yesterday several times. I think that might have been the European match, actually, where one guy was pushing very aggressively there, but also with the use of a lot of smokes and the use of a lot of distraction by his teammates in other areas of the map, which didn't really happen here. Now, Clams being taken down by Hyperlight, who has so far done having a pretty good performance.
Watch Kami Kid here.
Alright. If I find him in time. There we go.
Nice frag.
And that's the flag down, which is bad news for Crucial right now. Someone else up here. Just trying to spam through the smoke, and Comicate falling back really far to top of green building. He has a guy right next to him in red. And Viral taking out Seeker. So we have EK left against Comi, which will be a very, very important kill here, fight here for Crucial. If they want to have any chance left in this matchup, in this round, I mean.
So you've got Colts in yellow building and EK Calm up in red. Obviously, like you said, that's going to be an important frag here. They know Calmy Kid's around there. I wouldn't guess him exactly right there, but EK Calm's smart.
He should have heard him. The problem is, oh, he's taking. He has no idea he was there. Clearly, by the way he moved after he threw that smoke.
Yep.
Well, I know Comic Kid definitely heard EK coming up there, so that's really bad. Now Colt's also picking up the flag, telling Comic Kid that he's right up there. Spamming through the wall a little bit, not hitting him. But Colt is down to 6% health. He got hit through the wall. And it's just a matter of time until this round ends. From what I can tell, Viral is also there. Colt now going down the ladder, but they're not expecting it yet. But the question is, where's Prada? Also not looking at it. No one is expecting him right now. Where he is.
Heard him.
Kami heard him now. There we go.
He's going to rotate all south now, and they'll probably push up on him too.
Yeah, everyone now rotated around here. Viral checking the middle. That means he can really only come south at the moment. Viral should just stay here, and that's exactly what he's doing. You just saw him dropping down. Nice job. Well covered. And that's the kill for Viral. Picking up kill number 11 for him. Just 1 kill shy of Kami with his 12. So far your pick for top fragger is definitely correct. And look at the, can I say, kill diversity on 2K2S. 12, 11, 5, 1, 1. 2-man show almost right now for them. Which of course doesn't mean the other guys are bad. It just means that they're just taking all the kills they are right now, so that doesn't leave anything left for them. I'm following Def here. I'm wondering if he's going to be pushing aggressively again, and he does.
Here comes
but he's
a push
running
by
through
Clams
smoke, and that's such a bad idea. Seekar gets the kill against him, and Colts nades Viral, and my prediction might actually work out here for a 5-5 halftime score. I'm not sure. I mean, running through smoke is most likely never a good idea because the opponent will see you before they see him. A nice shot by Seekar through the wooden wall there, and we have a flanker here that's Clams, but also being taken down by Seekar. They're just not getting their kills in, not getting their shots in yet, and Hyperlight finding Prada bottom of Ikari, and EK now trying to take him out, but also not connecting, and Hyperlight finally finishing up the job and getting that kill as well, also coming to 10 frags, and we are at halftime, which means first thing I'm gonna do is close the Moobot poll and see where we are. There we go, 20 votes. And it ended up in invalid votes, a lot of them, unfortunately. So Crucial having slightly more votes than the opponents, than 2K2S. So 5-5, who do you think has an advantage right now?
I honestly, I think that crU has the advantage right now, just because I think Tekken 5 is a very solid assault. So we'll see how it all pans out here. Obviously, you can see how aggressive crU is right off the bat, pushing all the way to the flag, taking that position, and you already got one in blue, and now I notice they got one top of red. You got two actually red right now, so obviously their weak point right now is south, but it kind of doesn't mean anything because they don't have a flag.
Viral is kind of pinched from two sides here. Hyperlight as well as Colts are trying to find him. And there's a third guy coming up now. That's one too much for Viral. EK taking him out. Very, very well done. Clearly very good communication on the crucial part here, crucial side. They have taken over red. They have taken over blue. Comic Kid is all the way up there. I'm wondering if you can see anything. EK just spotted Comic Kid on top of construction. So he can tell that to his teammates. And he's actually electing to pick that 1v1 fight. I'm not sure if that's the greatest idea. Especially against a guy like Comic Kid. Nate landing on top of him and almost taking out Comic Kid. So again, good communication there on the crucial side. Prada pushing EK. That might be interesting here. I'm not sure EK is expecting that. He is. Gets that kill as well. Nicely done. Excuse me, nicely done. And I think both kills were on EK for now, and now he's pushing too much. And Comic Kid finally getting that kill, taking him out. But the damage has been done, and Wongs
He
can
missed the
actually
guy.
see him.
Yep, he missed the guy. He threw that nade.
Seriously? Did he know that he was there?
He didn't zoom on him. It was I guess he thought he'd be playing the corner there.
Yeah, I think that's what the nade was for, actually. Wongs had actually a chance to take him out, but decided not to do it. Dropping down from upstairs. I'm not sure who that is. That's Colts, and that push from Def was up. Unfortunately, way too late, as Colts had already finished his reload. 2 guys very, very low on crucial side, but still, it's a 1 versus 3 situation, and Kami has a lot of work to do here. First guy, Hyperlight. No one seems to be close to actually help him, and that's a nice shot by Kami taking him out. So that's one of the low health guys. Seiko left and Colts left, who is taking an interesting spot now, a lot more defensive, but that could work out very nicely for him. Because Kami doesn't know where he is.
Colts is going to bank on him going through the middle, I would think, or south, and he's obviously going to want to push there. We're going to see. It's going to be interesting. If he can get this frag off the beginning, they're going to have a hard time.
Colts has got to be faster here.
Yep.
Is already up to the bakery. He's already inside the bakery. This is not good for them. Oh! Last second kill! That was so fucking close.
That was so close. It was.
Seiko just came down the stairs inside bakery and just barely got that kill on him.
Wow.
6-5. What a great job, and that means Crucial is actually leading right now by a round. We are going to Colt's asking for a dead round, and Comic Kid, sure I am.
Hey, I got a couple shout outs. One to my boy Yaya. Thank you for pistoling with me all the time. You got a big pistol, and that's my only shout out. Oh, actually,
big pistol. Wow.
Yeah, it's 9mm. It sits right in his hand. And Warpants, shout out to him for his goofy nades that he likes to focus on. And I'd also like to talk a little trash on Mini Ninja. He had the audacity of ordering a Supreme Pizza, like extra crispy crust. I don't even know what the heck that's about. I don't get it. So
extra crispy crust. It's like a pizza.
Yeah, the thin crust, Pizza Hut, Supreme. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, at least get some ranch dipping sauce or some garlic dipping sauce. You know what I mean? It's just.
All right. Def coming back, so we should be going live pretty soon. 6-5 to score, like we said. Are you guys enjoying this so far? Is this a good match or what? I see a lot of chatting going on in the chat. I'm not sure what about because I'm not really being able to follow. Oh, we're talking about good old Reno Ops times. I see. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt that, of course. Dot Ops. Great conversation to have in a match of America's Army Proving Grounds. Street Sweeper, exactly. Who was that other guy, Swifty?
There was Reno Street Sweeper. Secor was his boy too. I played with them on Area 51 whenever I was on the American side for that.
Yeah.
He was one of our guys.
Oh, I forgot there was an American side to that team for a while.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
Yep.
What was that German guy's name who was the leader for a long time?
Creep.
Creep. Oh my god. He was awesome.
Desolation. Yep, Creep's great. Desolation.
Those are the guys that
Airborne.
I was playing when I started becoming more interested in competition and actually building my own teams. So yeah, especially Creep I talked to a lot, and we were briefly on the same team as well. It was very, very great guy.
Yeah, he
Learned
was.
a lot.
You ever talk to him? Tell him D-Chow said hi. I miss that guy.
Yeah.
Desolation, too. I tell you what, that guy had more grenades than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
That guy, I don't know. I never played him that much because I just wasn't that good at the time when he was playing. And but I heard crazy things about him, and of course I saw a couple of the matches. I think they had one TWL invite finals that some random TWL admin, and I know it wasn't me, decided to put the finals map on SF Oasis about 2 weeks after it came out. Do you remember that part?
I don't remember that. What a terrible decision that was.
It was SF Oasis. There was a shitstorm in the forums, and people really didn't like it. But they ended up playing it, and for the European finals we had Area 51 against might have been the Swedes from Rejected / who the heck ever it was, I forgot. But yeah, it was crazy. I might have casted that match back then, I'm not sure, I don't remember actually. And in the European, in the American finals I remember we had IOG I believe against Operation Mad Walt.
Yeah, Mad Walt. There's Mad Walt, Black Widow. I mean, I came in when I was playing, it was probably the end of the...
Look at Comic Kid.
That's why I was laughing. I came in at the end of, like, Rising Storm and stuff. Before I got serious, I tried joining up with them, but they were like... There was Crazy Guy, I don't know if
Oh,
you
yeah, I remember. KRAZ.
Yeah,
That's how he spelled
Crazy
his name.
Guy. Yeah. Anyways, back to the match. So, crU here, they're pushing up again on blue, and I'm kind of surprised to see him not going red. It looks like Hyperlight got hit in the leg there.
Yeah, he got spammed from the left and then healed himself in a quite interesting spot. I mean, that's a spot where he could easily be picked off if they choose to rush red. Anyways, Hyperlight now making it up to top red, and that's a route I've seen taken more often lately than in the beginning of this game, of casting these matches here. Going up green and then controlling red this way. Definitely worth trying that. And look at Colts, also in a new spot here. Just looking at red, making sure no one is going in there. That makes me wonder, what is Hyperlight doing if Colts is covering bottom red here? Let's see. Oh, did Wongsuch see Clamps going by? He must have. Yeah, Nate landed next to him. Clamps is down to 52% of his health.
I think 2K2S is an interesting setup here. Again, you notice the problem that they're really the only way to cross. I mean, you're going to see Wonk's going to get a pick here unless he gets smoked out, but you know they're just going to have a hard time getting any portion of the map. They don't have the flag yet. I don't agree with this at all. There's one frag. Here comes
Hyperlight's
Spam.
gonna take out Clams here in a second. He can see him already, and that's gonna be no. He misses it. Unfortunately for him, he had the advantage there. Clams, I didn't see what Comi did there, but Wonk's taking out Prada, tying it back up to 3 versus 3, and
That's taking out C-Core.
Oh boy, that means they actually have the bakery. It's a very, very important fight here. Death against whoever is below him. It's gotta be Wonk's, I think. No, it's Colt actually. Nate could do a lot of damage to Colt as he's not running away in time. Oh wait, no, what am I saying? He's already outside. I got a little bit tricked there by my wall hack that I have as a caster. I thought he was inside the building here. But still...
You're gonna have... Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get hit at all, Comi Kid. Wonks just missed a couple rounds there. He has no ammo. He needs to get his pistol out.
Oh, what is that doing? Nice job, Comi Kid! Taking out his teammate, but they know where Colt is and Death is going for him right now.
Yep, 2v1. Comi has the
flag, look at Colt.
Obviously.
Smart move going up front. Is he going to find Comi Kid there? Nice shot by Death.
There.
Didn't work for Colt. I'm wondering where Comi Kid was. Too late to switch. That almost worked for Colt. If he could have gotten around the back and then taken out the flag carrier as he's about to approach the building, that would have worked out nicely for him. But it didn't happen, so another round for Crucial, and I believe the score is 7-5.
That I'm not sure actually. I think is it 6-6? Yeah, 6-6.
My God. 2K2S. No, didn't 2K2S just lose the round?
No, 2K2S
No, they won
that
the round.
last one.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yes, I mixed it up. So yes, of course, 6-6 to score, and a lot of pushing up front. I should probably switch over towards them. EK again top loose, so he doesn't have any trouble getting up there early in the round. And he's gonna try to find Comicate again, top construction. Prada being taken out by C-Core. That is probably south area.
Notice where Wonks is at. He should be getting a frag here pretty soon. Viral's right next to him, so he's definitely calling that. So we'll see. Here comes Call Me Kid too, or Clams.
Oh,
he
he's
missed
missing on Clams. Knows there's another guy.
Trouble.
That was unfortunate there. It was
That
a nice
was.
power slide though by Clams.
Yep, that was a little bit of luck, but hey, sometimes you get that. So you got obviously a 4v3 situation here. I don't know why Clams didn't grab the flag. I don't know why none of them grabbed the flag yet.
Look
So-
at Clams.
Yeah, what he's doing there is he's trying to honestly let them know where he's at. That way he can try to. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a guy up in construction. Yep, there he is. He's in construction, and he's trying to get the guy to come out and peek the ladder there, which
Yeah.
obviously would have created that pick. EK Calm, there's no need to push up there. So
Oh, he can see EK prone down there. And that does a lot of damage to him, down to 30% of his health. And EK is a little bit pinned right now. He does have Colts, however, who can help him
Yeah.
out from top green.
and Hyper.
Colts
Hyper
dropping
just got a
down.
nice frag. They have no clue that they have two guys on top of red, so that could be a bit of a problem.
Look at Colts now. Looking at the back. The problem is, Clam's actually getting a kill on top. And Viral doing the right thing and moving down construction on the other side. Now Colts has to actually... Well, you might get a kill on Clams here if Clams doesn't pay attention to it.
Yesterday, I actually had a frag right where Ecom just threw that grenade. Oh, I thought that was a grenade. You can actually look at guys as they come up that ladder. If you step away from there, you were
Yeah.
curious where I shot the one guy. But you can peek that. But honestly, I don't like the positioning of EKCom. It's a good one frag spot, but after that initial, there he goes, falling back. After that one initial frag, you're so out in the sticks as far as positioning.
Well, how do you like a spot now?
Where'd he go? Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'd go prone with a pistol right there, baby. That's gorgeous.
Well, let's see if it comes to that. Clams is definitely moving up to him now, so we could see the action here coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm waiting
There
for
it
it.
is.
He's seeing him,
Oh,
but
yeah,
he
baby.
gets
There it
the
is.
kill.
He should have had a flash out. That would have made it a little bit better. Final kill by Colts. Good work.
Good trip down memory lane. Flash out, flash camping around corners.
Do you notice these hacks by Death? He went 1-8 in the last set. Now he's 2-1. I don't get it. He leaves and comes back.
Oh yeah,
Notice
clearly something happened there.
let's
Is he
file
on?
this
Is he on the anti-cheat system?
I think so. At least what we have.
Did they take screenshots? And is he recording his demo? That's the most important question I have right now.
I don't know.
All right,
funny.
well, let's follow Daffy and see how he's gonna pick up those free headshots within 2 seconds all across the map.
Watch Colts here if you can. He's up. Really
yeah, I'll
close. He
find
might
him.
get a frag here. Oh, that could be That could be trouble.
Oh, what a good move though! Oh, he almost took out Viral
Uh-oh.
there.
Nice play by Wonks. They should know there's another one coming. Important battle right there. Vile got that kill. That's huge. Another one. Hyperlight up there too. Big battle right here. Good frag by Hyperlight. 3v3. That was important. Very big frag.
Prada's still down there.
So, my opinion here, we got a little bit of time. Call Me Kid, I don't like going up into the construction area. I think it's kind of a waste of space. You're so irrelevant back there. I'm not a fan of it. That's just my 2 cents.
Wait, you were talking about Hyperlight?
No, I'm talking about Call Me Kid playing, oh my god, as he makes the frag.
Okay, here, yeah.
What a heck of a shot. That's a heck of an angle right there. But I'm not a fan of the construction.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I feel the same way.
I think it's an ineffective spot. But you got a 3v2 situation here with you got Call Me Kid going up top. Hyperlight's going to have a little bit of action here. They should know that he's around that area.
Well, they're actually pushing him right now from 2 sides, and
Yeah.
Kobe Kid ending up getting to kill him. What looked pretty promising for Crucial now turned into a big advantage for 2K2S, as only one guy from Crucial is alive. That's Seiko. We can see Comic Kid up there, and just thought he's going to appear at the other window. Comic Kid turning around where he just spotted him and gets that round for his team. 7-7. We're still tied up, and we have a pretty decent chance to actually go to a much closer match than every other match, except of course the OFB match we had before. Comic Kid again posting about OFB.
The only thing that would have made that one closer, the OFB one, is if they traded on the last kill, but thankfully they fixed that little bug.
Yeah, that was quite annoying for quite a while, but thankfully,
I
yes,
think-
they fixed it.
I blame my frag rate on that. Anyways,
Wow,
you got,
interesting, Nate.
yep. Look at Wonks here, playing really, really aggressive. Wow. I think they know he's up. No, I guess they don't.
Oh, he gets
Ooh,
a kill. No, EK
he
gets
just-
a kill.
He just rocked him through the wood.
It wasn't.
Viral
It
with
wasn't
nice
Wongs.
frag.
Yeah. It was actually the Nate from EK that got the kill, not Wongs himself.
Yeah, he
And
rocked through the wood there.
Someone manages to run past all the way. Def getting the kill. Manages past ambulance and getting into blue from all the way bottom right.
Yep, Death needs to do the smart thing and go directly up the stairs and take that entire angle. If you get up on top of Bakery, it's getting pinched now. Nice shot.
I think there was a friendly shooting at him there, but he gets the kill against Seco. Ah, that was Colts, okay. And that means Wongs is inside bottom here, and Def is still going for the 1v1 fight. Now going a little slower.
This is where Colts does well. He's in a position to frag, and he's watching for his flank. You see a teammate falling back, Wonks. They're going to be... they got him. This is a real tough position for Colts. He's going to have to...
There we go.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
It was very tough. I mean, two guys coming around your right. You can hear him walking the whole time. You just never know exactly when they're going to peek around the corner. And at the same time, you have two more guys coming from the other side. Almost impossible. 19 out of 20 times, you're not going to win this one, if not more. That was one of them. And another round for Crucial. And having a look at the kills here, we are still pretty much, well, now a 3-man show on 2K2S. With Clams coming to 10 as well. And we're gonna follow him and see what he does in the beginning of this round. Actually, yeah, we're gonna stay with him.
So it looks like crU switching it up just a little bit. Got spam naded. Wonks tried planting pressure on right away. Prado's getting some fire down on C-Core. Right now, their south is really open. If you switch to Death, you'll notice his positioning. If he takes it, he can get all the way up in the bakery.
Oh, EK is in a little bit of trouble here. He's trying to fall back, and that's a smart thing to do because he has no more help available. He's being spammed, so they know exactly where he is, and I'm waiting just for Nate to land on his face in about 2 or 3 seconds here. He has the guy right next to him, so he's at least going to try to get that kill before he goes out.
He's going to be reported into. Call Me Kid will know he's there. Should.
Oh, they already, yeah, they definitely know he's here. The question is whether he's going to be able to take a kill with him or not. None of the 2K2S members have a nade left, so that is in favor of EK here.
Notice how smart Kami's playing, not to give him too much kudos, but he was waiting for that guy to come up into the bakery to try to pick him because EK Com's obviously communicating where he was at. So your obvious pick there is going to be from the bakery window. Anyways, it happened, but nice little wrinkle there, intellectually at least. Nice play on Call Me Kid.
Clams is also in position now to potentially be a threat to EK here, but he's not using that yet. He's waiting for someone else to come up, Brett. We, of course, know that no one is there, so we'll go back to EK as well as Kami to see what they're doing here. Kami also falling back, so EK actually being abandoned now by the opponents and staying alive for a little bit longer. I don't think anyone else is watching him anymore. So yeah, Clams and Prada on top, and that means Kami Kid, the third guy, is bottom blue, still kind of waiting for... Is he flashing Clams, his teammate? Yeah, he just flashed his teammate inside blue. Not sure if that was intentional or not.
I thought he was on my team, I'd flash him, that's for sure.
So Kami Kid spotting a guy in the window again. And we're trying to now look for EK, who has moved a little bit more defensively here.
The worst thing they can do right now, crU, is get picked. They're in an advantage. They're in a really tactical spot. EK Com does have the side angle if anybody approaches. Nice pick there by C-Core. So you're going to notice that they're going to try to get this pick up on the bakery window. Hyperlink cannot peek that. Now they're going to work on this guy. Oh my god, again.
What a flick shot there from Kami. Turning almost 90-degree angle to the left as soon as Kami started shooting. I mean, EK started shooting. Hyperlight getting a kill, and Kami Kid going down to Colts with only 19 seconds left in the round. I didn't even notice there. So 9-8. No, wait, 8-8.
8-8.
8-8 to score. We're getting very, very close to the end here. For everyone who hasn't seen a lot of these casts before, we are playing best of 21 in the TWL Leagues. So first to 11 wins the match. If we end up in a tie of 10-10, then, as I just said, first to 11, we play one sudden death round on the sides they're on right now. So Crucial would be on defense to decide the winner for this week 2 matchup.
Looks like a south push is going to be happening here. Notice how 2K2S is heavy south. That nade could do some damage. It just did damage, I think, to 2 or 3 people.
Oh.
Here comes south push.
And then you have Hyperlight on top of green, is going to put an end to everything, taking out Def and Comic-Kid. That push didn't work at all. Prada now retreating, but really, you should probably just go for it.
Here's coaching point for teams is that if you're gonna do that south push, that's fine. The problem is you cannot let this guy get on top of the get on top of the ladder there. So the solution for that issue is to airburst and nade right in the beginning, right on top of on the ladder. So that I like what they were doing conceptually, but you got to cover yourself on top of the ladder because that'll happen every time. I mean, you have no opportunity to shoot Hyperlight there. So.
Yeah,
nice round
the second problem with that is I think they used about 5 or 6 smokes down there. Hello, we're gonna come here. Please don't look at us because there's smoke. You can't see me.
Yeah,
not really gonna work. Maximum 1 or 2 smokes, but then you should build up to that. Like use the last 3 rounds, throw the same smoke every single time. Don't push on it, and then later on go in and actually make that push really fast.
Looks like a little push up here coming from crU. Let's see what happens with Colts.
Prada spam nading to EK. Not hitting him. EK again making it up on top very easily, and Clams is now on top of construction, not Comic-Kid.
Definitely nice frag on C-Core, and the EK Calm gets that flag runner, so you got the one up in construction. It actually is Clams this time. I'm interested, where's Comic-Kid? Half
He's
wall.
at the spam spot right now, half wall.
Yeah. So they're gonna know that they're gonna be up on red. Honestly, this is a very tough position right now. It's definitely in crU's favor. They got to get some picks here. Hopefully, I'd be interested to see how EK Calm plays this if he's gonna play up because he did get picked that one round.
Yeah, that's true. The thing is, he has more help right now. Colts is up there as well, and Colts should be hearing his opponents below him. That would be Def as well as who's the other one? Comic-Kid now? Yeah, he's just moving away though. Comic-Kid Clam's actually going all the way past the flag, not picking it up, and he's going up the ladder though, so he's letting them know again where he is. Maybe trying to draw a flash or a nade. Comic-Kid now picking up a kill, and that makes Clams go up the ladder on blue. And Hyperlight is in the window, I assume. Yes, that's him.
Was Colts flash? Did you see that? Is that what happened there?
I did not see that.
Surprised to see him drop like that. He knew this guy's half wall in that situation. So 2K2S is playing it just how crU was, trying to look at all the spots where somebody could be sitting back, trying to prone where Clams got picked the one time, taking it slow, clearing your angles. Notice EK Calm. He's in the same spot. I hope this is the last round he uses that. I'd like to see him playing something different.
Yeah, he couldn't really fall back all the way anymore. Now he's doing it finally.
There he goes.
He had to wait for the right moment, I guess, to do that.
See that telepathy? You see what I did there? I just waved my wand and bam.
It was you moved your wand, okay. That was a very interesting takeover there from 2K2S. Crucial had red and blue in their hands, but then were forced back because of nades and everything else. Now Clams is moving up to these 2 guys around Chicken. He's gonna see him through the wall. Not shooting yet. I'm wondering.
I'm interested.
There we go.
I'm interested in how few smokes 2K2S is throwing right now. They had right before that little volley right there. They had about 4 smokes.
Yeah.
2 smokes, 2 fogs, and they're just moving up. And I don't understand what the thought process is.
Well, maybe they don't like. Maybe they have these FPS drops that come with smokes and are just allergic to throwing. There's Hyperlight taking out Kami, who has the flag. But there's only Prada left now, so that shouldn't be the biggest issue for them. And he's being spammed and somehow staying alive for a long time. But Hyperlight finishing him off with a pistol. That's it, right? No, that's not it. The map just ended, but it's not it. It's 10-8, of course. We're not done yet, guys. Don't go anywhere. 10-8, the score for Crucial, but they are on match point now.
I'm not saying that my prediction's going to be right, but I did call 11-9, call me Kid Top Fragger.
Yeah, just a little hint for you guys in the chat now. If you don't want to get spoiled, the best thing to do is go full screen right now and don't look at the chat. Just in case someone comes into the channel and is way too happy to either win or not win and will tell you the score. So, yeah, just don't look at the chat for a little while. Just a friendly reminder. So 10 to 8. We could have one more round. We could have 2 or 3 more rounds, but that would be the end of that. It's been a very exciting match so far, and it looks like you guys enjoyed it very much as well. From what I can tell and read in the chat, I see Proton is here, and again,
Nice.
a name I didn't read in a long time.
Yeah.
So welcome to the stream, Mister.
Yeah, go get your buddies. Tell them to come. Tell them to come battle. We need some warriors.
Yeah, we definitely need more warriors. Game is also definitely a lot better than the last time when you played it. And I know you've played it before, very early on. So, yeah, I mean, look at this. We have cast support now. It's something we haven't had in AA in forever. I mean, actually forever. We never had it before. So that's something new for us, and we're very excited about it. And there's more things coming, of course, down the road. We have a small patch coming on Thursday, I think. Although I could be talking out of.
I said mid-March, I think. I think mid-March.
Yeah, that's a bigger patch for RF3, but there's gonna be a smaller one, most likely soon. But I am obviously not gonna give anything away. I'm not allowed to say which. In fact, I don't even know if there's anything going to happen. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe I'm just making it up, and there's a patch for another game coming. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. You're talking about patches on like suits and jeans and stuff.
So teams have picked their sides. Of course, it's going to take a little bit of time before the rounds are going to start. Actually, they're already here, so that shouldn't take too long. The clock. I just hear the
Looks
clock.
like
That
they're
means
playing. Looks like they're playing it live right now. So it's 10
Yes.
8. Yep, 10-8.
Yes,
Two
10-8.
players' favor.
Only one guy of 2K2S is on South. They have just one covering it, and he's being spammed here from Seco at the very back. So, crucial technique to push him there.
Viral's in blue really, really fast.
Oh, first time he doesn't allow EK to actually get into blue.
Yep, he's in there really fast. This is a tough position for EK. Ooh, he just moved away. Kind of bad timing. They're going to frag there for EK Calm.
Well, he actually made it into blue now, which is very nice.
It's 5v2. Ha!
Yeah, that might be the actual last round of this match here, unless Clams and Commie come up with something big. 2 versus 5, and Crucial almost have 3 nades left as well. Clams has nothing left. He's just been throwing stuff in the beginning of the round, hitting Secro, but not taking him down, and of course that's very good for them as well. Commie with a nade kill against Wonks, so that was the last nade of 2K2S. 2 versus 4. Again, looking at the window against Secor, where's Clams up here in blue? EK must be still inside, yeah.
I tell you what, don't count these 2 out. These are the top. These are. If I had to pick 2 players I don't want to play against 4v2, it would probably be these 2 right here. So don't count these kids out yet.
I'm looking at EK, and if they don't know where he is, then I think that's the end of a round. He's just going to get the kill here against Clams. He's moved very, very smartly into his corner. Something that usually isn't checked, and that's exactly what's happening. Shooting in the back of Clams, leaving it all up to Comic and EK also knows where he is, as you just heard him heal himself. What's EK doing? Flanking around outside. Interesting move. Commie's definitely not going to expect that. But, so EK covering the back, and that means his friendlies are going to cover the front, which is Secor from the window. He's going to nade inside. He knows he's inside blue, so he could... Oh, he's almost nading himself there. Nice nade, and last guy alive. Still inside. Somehow staying alive. Commie getting killed on gold.
Now he's getting shot from the window. He's down to 11 health.
And 1 minute left. 1 versus 3. Nade coming in, a flash coming in. There's no more nades here in this round. Again looking at the window, now finding a Secor, again hitting him, again not taking him down. That is very lucky for Secor. He's being shot at many times now in this round at the window.
crU's going to play it smart here. They're just going to sit back, let him come to you. I mean, he knows obviously where Secor's at, so his movement's going to be based around that. But EK Calm's got him at a 6. I mean, this is he's got a kill or be killed here in a second.
That's it. He's going to try to find EK, not seeing him, and now he kind of has to make a run for it with that little bit of time left. He's doing that, and Hyperlight from his position over here, bottom right, takes him out. Win for Crucial, 11-8. Pretty much what you predicted and what most people predicted as well. That's the game.
Yeah, I got the... Didn't get the score right, got the winner right, got the fragger right. So life is good for me. I'm playing the Powerball tomorrow.
I forgot to look. Yeah, you gotta let me know about that one, how that goes. And of course, I will need my percentages if you end up winning anything.
I'll make it. I'll be your top top donator. You can
Top donator. Okay, that's not bad. In
That's
fact, I just
$21.
had a new top donator. So thank you very much, Team Nice One, for that generous donation. Was very well received, and will of course go back into the community, whether it's tournaments or competitions of any kind on daily. We will see in the future. But enough talking. Another round, another match win for 2K2S, and just quickly looking at the TWL groups, what that means for next week's matches. I'm pretty sure that you are probably gonna face the winner of this match next week on Inner Hospital. Depends a little bit on what spot everyone is landing in terms of rounds. But looking at you, you're 22-6, and Crucial now is 22 and what is it, 11? Yeah, they should be on second. No, it's actually. Oh no, it's sorted by name. That's the problem. So it's not sure who's gonna win. You're gonna be first, and you're gonna face whoever is in second place, unless you have already played them. Then it's gonna be the team who's in third place. But we'll figure that out, and we'll see that probably tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'm sure Hyperlight will set that up very soon. So that's it from me, guys. If you haven't done it yet, click that little follow button at the bottom of the screen. It helps me a lot, and will eventually help us get partnered with Twitch. It sends you an email every time we go live. That's it from me tonight. Last words are for you, D-Trev. Thank you very much for joining. It was a pleasure casting with you, and I'm hoping we can do that again in the future.
Yeah, I had a good time. Thanks for having me. And ending quote of the day is, no matter what you are, be a good one. Take care, guys.
Take care. Have a good night.